I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
That's Booby.
And Ghosty. Woo. And Jolpy.
Jolpy. What is going on?
Hey, if you guys want one of these little cuties, it's you go to Black Lord. BLACKLOURDE. Yep.
Okay.
Look that up. On Facebook, I guess.
For timely topical political commentary, you can hit us up at Middle America with Vin and Sori.
That's the two of us. We have something very special. Welcome to the, what do you call it? The once annually...
The once ever CSN-a-thon. This is for the big homie CSN. Woo! Who
was very patient. See,
yeah, he donated during the Rockathon.
He did.
And we somehow missed 4 of his songs.
Yes. Well, his name is Sean, spelt with a U, not a W, and he said that they often get overshadowed with the Seans with a W. Anyway, so we're gonna do his. Today is dedicated to him. So you're going to see his 5 songs popping out today at different random times. Unless there's some emergency on our part and then we end up having to put out a song tomorrow. But anyway, the next 5 songs will be from him.
For sure. For sure.
So here's the first one. The first one is Black Rebel Motorcycle.
And it's Whatever Happened to My Rock and Roll.
Okay. Ready?
Let's do it.
Wait, are you sure you're ready?
Well, I got my headset in.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that you were ready because I mean, I know I'm ready.
Duh!
Go.
I was wondering if that would get you at all, but
I don't have sympathy or empathy. Something's wrong with me. What is this?
Okay.
How old was this?
I don't know. Let me refresh. Let me see. It's in the 2000s somewhere for sure.
Oh, really?
2001.
What?
2001.
Didn't it seem like really, really old?
Well, I think that was what they were going for.
They did good.
They were going for, what happened,
Yeah.
Basic. I forgot what the name of there was a rap song. It was actually done by an East Coast, I think it was Common. I forgot the name of the rap song, but it created this whole beef between East Coast and West Coast where the guy was basically talking about rap like a woman, and he fell in love with her, and then she went out west, and then she got all corrupted and da-da-da-da-da, which was kind of like
East Coast, West Coast thing.
Yeah. So
that's interesting.
It's one of the things, anytime you have an art form that's like, rock or metal or things like that, it's like, you initially start off with it and it's raw and it's new and it's whatever, but then everybody falls in love with it and it's like, that's great, but then you think to yourself, well, are we gonna have 6,000 bands doing the exact same thing, the exact same chord progression, the exact same look? Right. So then you have people saying, no, we have to build on that and do something different. And then what happens is people are like, oh, that's awesome, that's different.
So
then everybody else does it. So then you get it's one of those things where it's like, it's necessary for the art form. You know what I mean? And you gotta have the old heads who have the basic understanding of what the music is supposed to be, but then you gotta have the new school guys which are doing something different.
Right.
Rap is kind of going through it right now with the mumble rap thing, although if you look at the progression between like the initial rap, initial hip hop to like the hip hop that I came up with Biggie and Jay-Z and Nas, like they absolutely lifted the art form. Like,
yeah. Well, that's what you want to see.
Nas to Jam Master Jay, or I mean, we were at the lunch. I say this all the time. Me and my brother had this discussion. Yesterday he was talking about the greatest rapper of all time, and I was like, I'm better than Tupac, and I genuinely feel I'm better than Tupac. But that's because I've lived longer and I've been able to, whatever. So the art craft is the craft is supposed to progress somewhere. I think it's one of those things where it's like, this is kind of like harkening back to the old school rock, which is, and around 2001, new metal was really at its peak. Which was
really different than just rock and roll.
Yeah, it was not regular rock and roll at all.
Yeah.
Not aesthetically, there was no way that you could look at new metal and look at rock and say, oh yeah, this is, you had guys rapping, you had guys and so it's just different. So all I'm saying is it's kind of similar on the micro level to the sellout thing, where it's like your band is like an underground band, and then they get big, and then they start changing their music. And like Metallica said, what are we supposed to do? Make 9 Master of Puppets
that's
records?
the thing. You can't.
Like you can't do that. So you have to. You have to evolve, but then you have to have that balance between maintaining identity while at the same time evolving as an artist and a musician.
Right. It's a tough thing to do, especially when you're a band like Slipknot, where like your crew and your crowd wants you angry and whatever. Like you say, who wants to be like this for years and years and years?
Right.
Like, how can you keep that same anger? Like, eventually you want to say, well, I think I'm gonna move past this. But then you can't, because your crew was looking for that type of music. And then that's why people were like, yes, that's like the Iowa album when that one came out. Like, people want to see that, Well,
the last Korn record has been very, like, acclaimed and people love it. And like, oh, this is old school Korn. It's like, yeah, but the man experienced a horrendous tragedy. Right. So it's like, sure, you're benefiting off of this horrendous tragedy. But and so in that sense the it's a good record, but so I like the song. What do you give it?
Wait, I have one question. What is the LAMF that was written on the thing? Like when they pull the thing out?
I'm not sure is that an F or an E? Because if it's an E, they're trying to say lame. I don't know if you see what I'm saying.
Maybe it's an E. Oh,
I don't know, but it can also mean Los Angeles Motorcycle Family. You know what I mean? Because they're the Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, so BRMC. So it could be motorcycle family. So it's probably, if it's LAMF, I'm going to assume it's Los Angeles Motorcycle Family.
Okay, well, I liked it. I would, for what it was, I'd give it like a 9.8. I really thought that this was an old song.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 9 for me. I understood what they were trying to do. It's not my style, but I understood what they were trying to do. 8.8. 8.8 for me. Sorry about that, Sean, but I gotta be honest, not really that good. Vin out.
Sorry, out.
Gone.